Hi, this is Rony Mullick, and you're watching the post-market show. And Friday, and we expected some kind of profit booking in the market, but the profit booking came in the first half of the markets itself. So markets opened with a gap up because the global cues were positive. U.S. market ended in the green yesterday. Asian markets were up because the Chinese inflation data came lower than expected. So that was a positive news. The Chinese market were up, the Hong Kong markets up. Along with that, Japanese and Korean markets were also up, and obviously on the back of positive global cues, we opened with a significant gap up, but then the profit bookings set in, and the markets fell from there, and it touched yesterday's high. So the gap was filled, and then markets moved up. But good to see Nifty closing above 17,800, which is an important level. So markets technically are still bullish, and Bank Nifty also ended well above yesterday's closing. So again, Bank Nifty is also looking bullish, and particularly this time we are seeing IT index is recovering from its lows. So IT index was the star performer today, almost 2.2% up. So we have Infosys and TCS plus Tech Mahindra, all of them are doing pretty well, and so it was IT which led the markets higher, and it was Reliance Industries which drag the market slightly, is what we are seeing. And the two stocks which we discussed yesterday, ICICI Bank is State Bank, doing pretty well today. So let us jump into the charts and see how things have happened. This is the daily chart of Nifty. You can see it has formed a red candle, and this is because markets opened with a gap up, but the closing was lower than that. So if you look at the intraday chart, as expected, markets opened with a high, and today's high was in the first 15 minutes. 17,925 is the highest level in the market. Then the profit booking set in. Markets broke the levels of yesterday's high, and I think the low is 17,786, and from there it recovered, and finally closing basis 17,833 is the closing price for Nifty 50, 0.19% up. Bank Nifty is also opened with a gap up, but it continued to move up even after that. So you can see it opened up around 4,500, 4,600, and then it broke 40,683. That was the high, and then it came down and took support around yesterday's high, then moved back up. 40,415 is the closing price for Bank Nifty, up by 0.5%. Along with that, Nifty mid caps did well, 0.35% up, and Nifty small caps were slightly down today by 0.2%. And one more interesting thing to see is, if you look at the small caps and mid caps, especially mid caps, continuous candle for the last 7 weeks. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks. I think, yes, back to back 10 candles. We are seeing the mid cap index rising, so that is again a good sign for our markets. Coming to sectors, I told you it was all about the IT sector today. 2.2% up, Nifty IT, ending above a very important resistance. So IT is looking strong, but if this is a trend reversal or is it just a correctional bounce, only time will tell. But at present, the IT index is looking strong. So maybe the next leg of the rally will be led by the IT index, because the banks have run up, and the other things have also been done pretty well. It was IT index which was lagging all these days. Maybe if this recovers, then we are on our way to all-time high in case of Nifty. So Nifty IT moving up is good to see. Apart from that, there was not much movement from other sectors. PSU Bank moved up by 0.48% thanks to State Bank of India reaching its all-time high today. And along with that, Nifty Auto is looking strong, 0.52% up. Ashok Leyland doing pretty well. It is also at its very near to its all-time high. So that was auto stocks. And on the negative side, we are seeing it is Nifty Energy doing pretty bad today, 0.33% down, and this is because of Reliance Industries, which is still lagging behind. Coming to stocks which we talked about, ICICI Bank. Yesterday's video, ICICI Bank was looking strong, opened with a gap up, touched a high of 911, profit booking set in, and finally ended at 901. Good to see it has ended above 900 levels. So ICICI Bank is looking strong. And then we talked about State Bank as well. So State Bank has a pretty good up move, almost 1.6% up, ending at 553. Also a green candle forming. So State Bank is looking particularly bullish, and I've told you already, you can consider going long in this with yesterday's low as the stop loss. So you can ride the uptrend as long as it continues. So this is State Bank of India and ICICI Bank. Both were discussed yesterday, and both of them did significantly well. So apart from that, TCS, Infosys, all of them are in the top gainers. Infosys, TCS, and TechM. 3 tech stocks in the top gainer for Nifty 50. State Bank obviously is there. Maruti Suzuki and Indosin Bank. This is also there in the top contributors in Nifty today. Coming to other the top losers, we have Reliance Industries, HDFC, L&T, Bajaj Finance. So these have not done that well. So Bajaj Twins are down, Reliance Industries is down, HDFC is down. So things are overall, it was a mixed market today. If you look at Reliance Industries, you can see that it has been trading in a range for many days, and today again a huge red candle. So let's see when Reliance recovers. If Reliance recovers, then the markets can go up higher. It is the one which is driving Nifty. It is index heavyweight, so definitely we will have to wait for Reliance to recover. And coming to the global markets, let us see. Before that, let us look at the FII by DII buying activities. FIIs have again bought for 2,132 crores. DIIs have sold for 1,167 crores today. The global markets, the German markets and French markets, all of them are higher today. Good to see strong green candle forming in DAX. German markets 1.4% up, UK markets 1.58% up. So global markets are looking to bottom out. Even US markets are up today, opened with a gap up. All the markets, all the indices, and they're continuing to move up. Strong green candle forming in Dow Jones up 1.1%, Nasdaq up 2.2%, and S&P 500 also up 1.47%. So Nasdaq is finally recovering. We can expect the Nifty IT index over here to recover as well. US markets looking particularly, it is actually not bullish, we will say. It is, there's a bounce, and we have to say this is a correctional bounce or this is an actual trend reversal. Only time will tell. So we have to wait for a few more days. The volatility index has been coming down worldwide. US VIX is now at 22.87, down by 3%. India VIX is well below 18, it is at 17.7, down by 3.2% today again. Now crude oil prices have finally risen by almost 5%. Now it is at 86.5. Hopefully after this, Reliance can move up a bit. We have to wait and see on Monday how it reacts to this rising crude oil price. Indian rupee is trading at 79.6, so slightly strong is what we are seeing, and dollar index coming down. This is a good sign for the global markets. That is also a reason why the markets are rising all over the world. So dollar index is coming down. That is a good sign. Apart from that, how the markets are situated in the next week. So we have the highest amount of call OI build up at 7,900 and 18,000 as well. So Nifty will face stiff resistance along these two levels of 7,900 and 18,000 going forward. So keep an eye out for these in the next week. Back Nifty 40,500 has a huge amount of call OI. So Back Nifty should face resistance around this level as well. But if global markets are positive, if markets open with a gap up, all these people will run into trouble. That will propel the markets even higher, and maybe next week will be a positive one as well. So let us expect the markets to recover and do well next week. So SGX Nifty is indicating almost 17,860, slightly 30 points up from where we ended, and let us wait for the US markets to end, and we can discuss all of those on Sunday's weekend show, because we have a weekend. So let us wait and see how the markets end, and if there's any news that will be also discussed in the weekend show, along with then important data like US inflation data is coming out next week. So all of those will be discussed on Sunday's show. So for now, that is all from my side. Thank you for watching, and have a nice weekend ahead.